The iPhone 11 is at a great price point and you're probably looking to pick one up. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 11 and I'm also going to be comparing it to the iPhone XR to give you an idea whether it's worth the price difference to you or not. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. First, let's talk about the design. The design is very familiar, curved aluminum edges, a glass back, and it comes in a variety of colors. Around the back, you'll find the new camera module and the centered Apple logo. Just like the iPhone XR, I don't like using the iPhone 11 with the case. It's very uncomfortable and it's a little too bulky for my liking. Personally, slim cases are the only way to go. I don't have small hands at all, but even then, I find using this phone a hassle in one hand. You have to jostle the phone around to get grip and it's kind of annoying. Now on this phone, you'll find two speakers. Both of them are spatially separated and computationally driven, which basically means that you're going to get an excellent experience no matter what. Now let's talk about what you're going to be staring at the most, the display. The iPhone XR has a Liquid Retina LCD display and it's very similar. Actually, it's the exact same as the iPhone XR. And that's not a bad thing in any means. It supports True Tone, a P3 color gamut, and has support for viewing HDR content natively. The screen also has a maximum brightness of 650 nits, meaning you can see this easily and comfortably outdoors. The colors are gorgeous and everything looks great on the display. It isn't a 120Hz display, this is a 60Hz refresh rate display. iOS is smooth as it is, and you can throw anything at the A13 and the phone will still fly. Now you might be thinking, but hey, what about the notch? The notch isn't that much of a big deal either. Once you start using the phone in like a day-to-day scenario, it just fades away. You don't really notice it at all. It's not until you stop and stare at it that you'll find it staring right back at you. And another reason I don't have a problem with the notch is because it enables Face ID. Now you're probably familiar with Face ID at this point. It's the face unlock for the iPhone. In a world of masks, it just does not work. It can be really annoying, but at the same time, when you're not wearing a mask, Face ID is super convenient. You just look at the phone. It's secure and it works fast. Also, like I said in my iPhone XR video, the iPhone 11 also picks up the upgrade that allows you to edit and view 10-bit HDR content natively. And since we're talking about video, let's talk about cameras. There's 3 cameras on the iPhone 11, one front-facing, one wide, and an ultra-wide. All of these are 12 megapixels. This has to be one of my favorite camera setups on any phone. The ultra-wide is super fun to shoot with. The wide is an f1.8 26mm optically stabilized camera, and it's fair to say that this is still one of the best camera experiences out there. Second generation Smart HDR can still be a little aggressive, and it's definitely a step forward. Everything looks really good. My only complaint with this camera system at all is probably the ultra-wide falls apart fast in low light. In a way that's okay because the main camera picks up 2 additional modes. Now you might be thinking, what is the difference between Deep Fusion and Night Mode? Why do I care? Well, the difference between the two is that Deep Fusion is used in scenarios where there's an okay amount of light, not too much and not too less. And Night Mode is used in situations where there's almost little to no light at all. It's amazing the results that you can get. Deep Fusion offers a cleaner, sharper looking image, and Night Mode, well, it's in the name. Video is still probably one of the best that you can find on any smartphone. All cameras, including the front, shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second with extended dynamic range. This basically means that you and the sky behind you will look perfectly exposed. Here's some footage. Now, powering all of these amazing capabilities is the A13 Bionic. Apple has been building chips that are built to last. This phone will last you a long time. You can throw anything at it. Performance is crazy good. Apps open fast, games play smooth, and overall the iPhone 11 offers probably one of the best smartphone chips out there. Now I'd like to talk about battery life and a few extras that this phone gives. The iPhone 11 gets an hour extra of battery time than the iPhone XR, and the iPhone XR is already a battery champ. So if you're a light user, you should probably see this lasting you till mid of the next day. And if you're a heavy user, I don't think you can kill it in one day. Also, the phone supports fast charging and wireless charging, so top up overnight or in a few minutes is no problem. Another cool feature is that you don't have to worry about getting the phone wet. It's rated IP68 for 2 meters for up to 30 minutes straight. So this brings us to pricing and conclusion. With the release of the new iPhones, prices of older iPhones have gotten a lot lower. And you might be wondering whether you should be picking up the iPhone 11 or the iPhone XR. And for that, let me propose to you this statement which would probably make it a little easier for you. Compared to the iPhone XR, the iPhone 11 has an extra ultra-wide camera, an hour longer of battery life, with a slightly improved A13 processor, extended camera capabilities like deep fusion, night mode, portrait mode with objects, and audio zoom during video. And if the price difference isn't too much, well, it's kind of obvious, go for the 11. But if you really aren't bothered about the new things that the 11 brings to the table, the 10R is still a solid buy, and I've done a video on that talking about it, so you can check that out with the iCard up here. With the holiday season, you can expect the prices to be much lower than what I'm showing you. But yeah, that's about it for me in this video. I want to take this time to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're interested in seeing what I'm up to behind the scenes, and share this video with a friend if you found it helpful or you have a friend that is going through the same dilemma as you are. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.